The war was over, but the world still smelled of rust and smoke. Everything was broken, and our job was to fix it. Locomotives, factory presses, the town clock. You name it, my hands have been inside it. We were good at it. Putting the world back together, piece by piece. It's what men do. We see a problem, we grab our tools. Simple, but some things aren't built that way. Her name was Ella. She sang at the Blue Note just off the main drag. Her voice, it wasn't like the clatter of the workshop. It was smooth, like fresh oil poured into a perfectly machined engine. It hummed with a power I didn't understand. The first time I heard her, it felt like a gear inside me, one I didn't even know existed, finally clicked into place. Everything just ran quieter, smoother. I started going every night. I didn't understand jazz, not really. It felt like organized chaos. But her voice was the melody that made sense of it all. It was the blueprint. I'd watch her and I'd think in terms of mechanics. Her smile, the way it cranked up one side first, a delicate calibration. The way her eyes would find the light, like twin ball bearings, catching the gleam. Love, I figured, must be like building the finest engine. You find the right parts, you fit them together with precision, you give it fuel, and it runs forever. So, I started leaving her things. A perfectly polished steel rose I'd forged myself. A little music box I'd repaired, its gears turning without a single catch. The language of things that work. Of things that are built to last. And for a while, it seemed like she understood. We'd walk by the canal after her shows, the air thick with the smell of coal and water. I'd talk about pistons and drive shafts, and she'd talk about bass lines and chord progressions. It was like we were both describing the same machine, just from different ends of the factory floor. I thought we were building something strong, something permanent. But a human heart isn't a gearbox. You can't just diagnose a problem, replace a worn-out part, and expect it to run like new. One night she told me she was leaving, heading to Chicago. A bigger stage, a bigger sound. There was no malice in it. Her engine was just a different model, built for speed, for distance. Mine was built for torque, for staying put and doing the heavy lifting. I went to the workshop that night. I took apart a whole transmission, piece by piece, laid it all out on the floor. I cleaned every gear, polished every housing, and put it all back together until it was perfect. But my own engine, it was seized, rattling with a noise I couldn't place. And I realized we spend our whole lives learning how to fix everything around us. The broken pipes, the stalled cars, the silent clocks. We rebuild the entire world. But nobody ever teaches you how to rebuild yourself. You just stand there with all the right tools in your hands and a silence where the humming used to be. Thanks for listening. If you felt this story, maybe give it a like. See you next time. The heart remembers what the world forgets.